Welcome back to another B&B video here. As you guys can see behind me, we got a new room change here. I've got some desks back and I got put the old desk right over there in that corner so I have a little more space. But right now we're doing a little bit of something different, a little bit of something special for you guys. We're going to be reviewing these two special, high quality, high searched reels, honestly, on the market today. One of the most popular reels, personally. This is kind of an older model of the Curado, like a really older model. So this is like a vintage Curado DC, but it's still basically kind of the same thing as the old Shimano Curados, as the newer Shimano Curados. And this is going to be the Shimano SLX right here as well. This is also one of the most popular reels on the market today. Telling you guys which one personally catches more fish for me, which one casts better, and which one handles better. So stay tuned. We're gonna jump right into it here. I'm just gonna be going over the settings on both, and I'm also going to be doing how easy they are to clean and stuff like that, and just basically a rundown on everything. So stay tuned here and let's go right into it. We're gonna start off vintage Shimano Curado CU 2000 5 bearings reel right here. This one's gonna be very special in the fact that how old it is. This is over a 20-year-old reel. That's why I chose this Curado over the newer Curados, is because this is definitely a trusted, long-lasting reel, and it definitely gets the job done when it comes to catching fish. I've used this saltwater, freshwater, basically anywhere. It's super easy to use, super agile, and very easy to cast. It's basically the same as a Shimano SLX, except that you have this little side compartment here. This little side compartment right here. So you flip that down and you can unscrew that. Unscrew this, and that's how you clean the reel and everything. I'll usually do this after saltwater trips or anything like of that nature. Once I come home from these bigger saltwater trips, I'll just do that. Put on some 30-pound spider wire braid on this Curado. It just works really well. Hardly ever get any backlashes, and it's just something that I recommend on mainly all my bait casters. See, I have the exact wire up here. This is actually 50 pound spider wire right here. Barely breaks. It's almost the same strength as 10 to 20 pound mono filament is. It barely breaks, and it really is easy to get out of backlashes, and you hardly ever get backlashes. That's that reel for y'all. I don't want to be too, I know you guys want to see the actual reel and how it works and stuff like that, so, and I don't want to waste y'all guys time by like telling you guys all the aspects of the reel and stuff. I'm just going to go out there, show you guys how it actually works, casts, and how it catches more fish for me. Our next reel here is the Shimano SLX DC. This is brand spanking new. It's about a month old for me, and this is personally one of my favorite reels. I like it more than the Curado personally because it's, well, one, it's a really high quality reel, and two, it makes that zinging sound that really pops on my YouTube channel when you guys hear that. So how you adjust the magnetic speed spool on this thing is there's a side little piece right here, and that just clicks. It goes all the way up to 4. So this guy clicks right here, and that's your drag magnetic setting. And then your drag's gonna be right here, whereas the Curado is basically the same thing. Everything's basically the same thing on the Curado as it is on the Shimano SLX, except that you have your, how you take off your casing is different on the SLX. Okay, so on the SLX here, you're gonna have a latch right here on the bottom. Okay, and that's gonna open up. I don't know how well you guys can see that. And then that's gonna be able to slide that open like that, boom. Now you got your two pieces there. And personally for me, that really, that's a game changer for me. That way I don't have to unscrew anything. You can just boom right into it. Instead of having to unscrew it all, you can just basically just pop it off, really. So let's take both these reels outside, show you how they cast, and which one catches more fish for me, which one I have more experience with, and which one that I already said which one I like the best, but I wanna show you guys how they work here. This is gonna be on my Shimano 6.6 medium heavy. The action is going to be pretty fast here, and what we're going to do is we're just going to screw this on, what we're going to do, and then we're going to thread it through, and I'm going to cast one on this rod, this exact rod, and then I'm going to throw on the Shimano Curado, show you guys which one I personally think casts better, and I'm going to see you guys outside. So see you guys outside. Alrighty folks, welcome back here. We got a dog barking behind us, but today we got our Shimano SLX. I'm trying some different angles with this GoPro. It's gonna be something different, something special. So I'm gonna be casting this here, showing you guys the ability on this reel, showing you guys how easy it is to cast, and if it catches more fish or not. So without further ado, let's jump right in here and let's show you guys. Right now, I got a little swivel, cast a weight instead of having something with hooks on it, but we're just gonna have to do with it, and we're also gonna have to do with that dog behind us. So turn on our GoPro here. All right, so we got our swim bait here. What I'm gonna do basically is, I guess I'm gonna do a demonstration as well on how to cast it. Gotta get about, I'd say about right there, 6 inches of line. Take your line here and just, you hear where my GoPro is, and cast it out there. Just need to continue here. Y'all guys hear that? I don't know if you guys can hear that on there, but I know you guys can definitely hear it on the GoPro. Drag is right here. Pretty easy, pretty simple. I've caught a lot of fish on this, and I've caught some big fish, caught my personal best on this reel. So I am very, very impressed with this reel. I haven't taken it, well, I have taken it saltwater fishing and it handled great. I even did a demonstration of cleaning it after we went saltwater fishing. Just gonna cast it a couple more here, a couple more times with the GoPro, and nope. Okay, so personally rating this reel on a scale of 0 to 10 here, this is definitely going to be a 9.5 for me. Up there is one of the highest quality reels that I know for an affordable price. I'll throw up a screenshot of how much money I bought it for. I think it was for $180 total, which is super duper cheap for this high quality reel. It makes like a really nice zinging noise as well when you throw it, and I think personally it's just one of my favorite reels. Without further ado, we're gonna cut this one off here, tie on the Shimano Curado DC, the vintage Shimano Curado, and show you guys how that one is, how that one works, and how effective that one is compared to the Shimano SLX DC, and which one catches more fish. What we got today is we got the Shimano Curado as well. This is our second reel here. This is what the comparison Shimano Curado CU 200 5 bearings. This is a pretty nice reel. I've had it for about 20 years now. It's actually my dad's reel, handed down to me. Funny thing is, this one unscrews right here, as I showed you guys upstairs in my room. We're gonna give this guy a couple casts here. I'm gonna cast it without the GoPro for a couple of casts, and I'm gonna cast it with the GoPro. Show you guys basically a comparison here, and I'm gonna be which one catches more fish. In my opinion, the Shimano SLX definitely hands down. It's more agile. It's easier to get the line through the eyelid when you want to use it, so you can just boom, string it up really quickly. Very, very quick, easy to use, agile, as I said. Also very easy to cast and catch fish with. Shimano SLX a little bit more when it comes to casting and reeling in the fish, and just all around just versatility, getting in those tight areas, casting under trees, casting anywhere that you need to go. And so that's why I chose the Shimano SLX over the this vintage Curado, Shimano Curado. But I could be wrong. Leave in the comments if you guys have the newer Shimano Curados. Please leave it in the comments what you guys think, whether the newer Shimano Curados are better than the newer Shimano SLX. But without further ado here, let's give this sucker a cast here. A couple casts, show you guys how this thing works. Which one, a scale out of 0 out of 10, how well this one performed. Okay, so right off the bat, we got too heavy of a bearing here. Yeah, so the same thing with the Curado. It doesn't have a magnetic bearing, so there is no clicker right here that goes from 1 to 4 like the SLX has. It doesn't have really any of that. All it has is just a drag setting right here where you can tighten and loosen it. That's probably really all you really need, but the magnetic bearing on the SLX gives you an ability to cast it, pinpoint accuracy, cast it really where you want to do it without getting near as much backlash. Now remember, this is a 10-year-old reel, so I'm pretty sure that the SLX is a newer outperforming reel, is gonna way outperform this older reel. I wanted to give you guys a rundown on how far Shimano has really come and how far the fishing industry has really come in general, because the Shimano, as you guys know, Shimano reels are probably one of the leading fishing. And fun fact for you guys, this is actually the original setup right here. This rod, the Shimano rod, Curado, and this rod is about 10 to 20 years old. We're gonna cast this a couple of times. As you guys can see, this thing is worn, it's old, you know, no anti-braking system. It's definitely caught a lot more fish than the SLX, but that's because I just got the SLX a month ago. But the SLX slays it when it comes to fish, hookup ratios, and all that kind of stuff. So let's give this a couple more casts here. GoPro setup. There we go. I got 2 other GoPros as well. But 0 out of 10 here on the scale. 0 out of 10, I'd give it probably an 8.5. Just one lower. Personally, it's just like such an old reel, and it still works, that it's just got to be up there as an 8.5. The thing I like about this rod as well is it has a double point on the top here. I don't know, or a double eyelid tip. So as you guys can see here, you got 1 eyelid, 2 eyelid, but then these 2 eyelids are really, really close right here. That's to keep your line from like wrapping around. It's way better. I know favorite rods had that. That's the only thing I liked about the favorite rod, was that double tip at the top. So whenever I was reeling it in, my line would hardly ever get wrapped around that tip. Personally, the Shimano SLX casts a way further, way higher accuracy than this. I think this one, you could really give it a good launch if you had some had some energy pumping that morning or that evening that you're fishing. So that's it for the Curado DC. I hope you guys did enjoy this Bass and Bucks video. Just something lightweight for you guys, something to enjoy. Without further ado, we'll catch you guys on another B&B episode. Stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna get some fishing content soon. I know you guys are probably like, your channel name's Bass and Bucks. Why are you doing backyard casting? You know, trust me, I will get some fishing done for you boys. Whoa, look at that. Accidentally tightened the rod a little bit too much here. I will definitely be getting some fishing in with you guys soon, and maybe with a couple of my buddies as well. So stay tuned here. Subscribe to the channel down below. Make sure you smash that like button. If you want to see more Bass and Bucks videos, there'll be one right here and one right there. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you guys on another one here. Just a short little, probably about a 10-minute video for you guys, but we'll see you guys in a little, or on the next B&B episode, so stay tuned for that.